All right, guys, welcome back to Surviving Hollywood. I'm Johnny Ray Diaz.
I am Aaron Arnold.
I am Austin Arnold.
And today we are just going to be hanging out with you guys, talking about what's going on in our lives.
It's a hangout.
Yeah, casual hangout amongst friends.
The real conversation starts in this episode. Things get real.
Well, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about recent auditions, how we personally are surviving Hollywood.
Austin booked a pretty interesting project.
Whoa, should we just jump right in?
Whoa, no, let's save that.
Also, we're going to give our thoughts on The Joker. We all saw it with friends together, and we're going to give our thoughts on it.
And we will be reacting to a fan-made theme song.
This one's good.
Have they already heard it?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I think we'll be reading some reviews, right? Some iTunes reviews.
iTunes reviews.
We're doing it all. So like always,
Just for you guys.
subscribe to the channel, watch on iTunes, and please feel free to rate us. We will read them live on air.
Right.
Love it. So what have you guys been up to? What is going on in the audition world?
All right, well, I booked a pretty big one.
It was for Jesus, right?
It was
Booked.
same. This is what happened. I get a call
From your priest.
from from casting director Kelly Knox, great guy. Aaron and I booked a multicam with him, with
And for the audience that doesn't know, Kelly Knox is who?
Casting director.
casting director.
Guy, girl?
He's a guy.
Great guy.
Okay.
Friend of the show,
Man.
Alex Rose Weisel, was booked by him on Hotel de Lune. And that's how we knew him. He booked us. And I get a call same day. I get 2 missed calls from him, actually. I was taking a nap. And and I wake up around 2 p.m.
And you were like, what is it?
2 missed calls.
What were you thinking? What was going through your mind?
I was thinking,
Do you have his number saved or what?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
I was thinking that how long do I give myself to wake up so I can be, so I could be intelligent on this phone call. So
He didn't leave a message.
No, he did not, that I recall. 2 missed calls. So I call him back and he said, hey,
It's a butt dial.
hey, have you ever heard of Pureflix? Which, have you guys heard of it?
I have. They're based in Arizona.
Whoa, nice. They're like
Faith-based production company.
Oh, it's not like Vivid?
No.
online streaming service, the Netflix for Christian content. And he said, hey, there was a script rewrite last minute. I'm casting this feature film. Could you come in and play the pizza guy? You're funny. They're open to improv, and we just need somebody.
What did he say about me?
By 6 o'clock tonight, he said nothing. But I'll tell you what, because Aaron and I, oftentimes we bring similar amounts of humor and stuff to the table.
Aaron could have showed up and been you.
But why did he pick me?
I don't know.
He picked me, and this is a hot tip for anybody out there, I believe.
All the twins out there?
Because after we had Alex on the podcast, actually, we broke up a clip where we talked about Kelly. You might remember this, Johnny. Or if you follow our Instagram, Surviving Hollywood Podcast, then you would have seen this. After we tagged him in that, he followed Aaron and I. I don't know if he followed you. Maybe he didn't know you.
Didn't follow me.
But he followed me. Cut to 4 months later, I posted a clip from Luck Boxes of me, a funny 1-minute clip, and he commented underneath, looks fun. So these casting directors,
They stalk you.
well, no, I only post career stuff on my Instagram, so it's a reason to follow if you're in the industry.
So anyways, you didn't have an audition.
Yeah, I just get it.
You just booked it then.
He said, I don't even have a script for you yet, but I'll get it for you. Could you get here by like 6 o'clock, somewhere north, an hour away? And I said, sure.
Jeez.
So I get there, and he said just under 5 part, and turned out my only line as the pizza guy, cast with the lead of the film, was,
Hey, here's your pizza.
nope, it was less. It was thanks. He gave me an extra big tip, and my role was like kind of surprisingly thanks. In these rehearsals with the main guy, it was,
Wait, is this on set or is this at the audition still?
there is no audition.
That was, you literally just booked it off the
Yeah.
bat. Ah,
They
It's
told
like,
him he had to be there in a matter of hours.
Yeah,
I got you.
He's like, could you do it? The script was just rewritten. I need somebody.
okay.
And so I get there, wait half the day, half the night.
Hurry up and wait, right?
Yeah.
How was the pizza? Was it good?
They did have pizza they had crafty and stuff. I didn't have any of the pizza. I was there to work.
I want to hear about the Christian culture of the set.
And everybody was awesome, obviously. And so I'm just like, hey, we're just doing kind of a line through with the main guy, lead of the film. And one of his other lines, the main guy is, hey, would you grab my mail from the box or something? And I improv, just during rehearsal, yeah, you want me to pick up your laundry while I'm at it? And the main guy kind of laughed. And we just run it again, and this time I don't say anything. And the main guy's like, David A.R. White, good guy. He's like, hey, but you should add that line. That line was funny. And I was like, okay, cool, I will. And then
So you got an extra line.
And then the director comes up to me and he's like, hey.
Don't do that.
No, the director comes up to me later and he's like, he doesn't know I've already added this line. And he's like, hey, let's give this guy something, some sort of like intro where you're a pizza guy.
They're trying to make it seem not like a Christian movie, like a normal movie.
Well, they're trying to make it seem like real life.
Nice.
Christian movies are real movies.
I love Christian movies. I've seen way more than you two.
Anyway, long story short, I want to get to what you guys have been doing, but long story short, then we add more lines like, hi, Pizza Palace,
Pizza Planet.
Pretty soon that's the whole movie now. It's the guy
So I got like
doing
4
a
lines.
bit with the pizza guy.
And great experience. When that is out,
What's it called?
it's called Beckman.
Beckman. Is it the name of the character?
Yeah, that's the name of the main guy. And
That's
it's
the name of the
And
pizza
it's like
guy?
a drama. No, it's the name of the main guy.
the name of the
It's like a
pizza.
crime drama.
And how is that? Because all those movies are.
He's like a pastor that's has to go and
Does your
F shit up.
Does your character have faith?
My character, I would say he's probably like a little agnostic because I'm sort of like a foil to the main guy. So I would say my character probably a little agnostic.
The
So
devil's in you.
So you really put something on the pizza, huh?
What?
I'm saying you did something to his pizza.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I just want to say, I think if I hadn't kind of tailored my Instagram to just career stuff, maybe this would have never happened.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Tailor your Instagram.
What have you guys been doing?
Go ahead.
You just had a pretty big audition.
Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
Last night, self-tape.
Self-tape, huh?
I'll give you the director. I don't want to give the name of
can't
the
give the name.
project. I could.
You can give the
Nobody
direct-
told me
you
I
can give the
couldn't.
director.
Yeah, why not? Can't I?
All right.
Do you think you could have done?
Todd Phillips.
I wish.
I'm guessing.
I wish.
Somebody equal.
It's David Fincher.
Oof.
Could be any project he's doing out of the
What's your favorite David Fincher movie?
Social Network. That was a great one.
Quality.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably my favorite. What's yours?
I like that, and Fight Club, and what's the other big one? He's a lot.
7?
I like 7.
It's not my favorite. It's a good one.
No.
Anyway,
What's in the box?
What's in the box? No, no, no.
dude, how do you get a David Fincher audition?
I don't know. My agent just gave it to me, but it was a self-tape.
So you don't just email him? And
Here are some challenges I thought that I faced when I was reading this self-tape. Maybe see if you guys agree when it comes to self-tapes. First of all, it was just one page. It was a one-pager. I had 4 lines, and you don't know anything about the character, and they don't tell you anything. But besides that, also, I'm supposed to be in a car, and I'm supposed to be kind of like agitated, driving recklessly in the car. Like, to me, that's kind of challenging in an audition, in a self-tape, where you're trying to pretend like you're in a car, and also like things are going on. It's just not the same as being in a car.
well,
How do you do it?
obviously, but
Do you guys find that challenge when you do?
I mean, it's easier to do a self-tape with that and then being in the room
yeah.
because at least you can try to figure it out.
Exactly. You have
Yeah.
multiple takes.
You're like, that looks stupid. Let me try that again.
Anything that's like higher in action than words is tough in an audition because on set I would actually be in this car holding a steering wheel.
So what did you end up doing?
Just the best I could.
You put a chair in front of you,
Yeah, I put a chair in front of you just so I'd have something for my hand to.
but it was a
All right.
closer shot, so you only kind of saw the
Yeah, you
top.
just saw the knuckles.
I like that.
And just did tons of takes till I found something.
How many
that
did you
was-
do?
I mean, we were doing it for a couple hours,
Really? A couple hours?
like an hour.
like an hour.
Okay.
But the difference with Johnny, like when we
Jo-
have,
Johnny
hours?
likes to do 3-4 takes.
he's only going to give him 3, and then he's that's then he's
I
gonna
say
move
as
on.
long as we have the time, let's do 20 takes. Let's just see which one is.
Do you feel like it doesn't? Don't you feel like it?
At a certain-
The more you do, like the more you lose. Like
Yeah, exactly. I use the take that we got like
At
in
the beginning,
in the
right?
first half of it for sure, the first third of it.
But
I tried for something better. Didn't happen, but that take was good enough to send in.
So what's the secret to doing a self tape with action?
I don't know, man.
This is what I think.
Just- yeah.
I think do as little as you have to because they know that whatever makes the lines work, but they know that can easily be added when you're on set. So do as little as you have to.
Right?
Did you send 2 takes or just 1?
They only wanted 1. They said any deviation that would not be looked at.
Wow,
They've been hurt
they
before.
were really really strict on that.
Yeah.
So you felt good about it?
I felt okay.
Are you allowed to talk about what the movie is?
Nobody told me I can't, but I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
It's listed in pre-production on IMDb.
So look it up.
Sneaky, sneaky.
One of a few.
Now I
like
do
it.
want to get to this Joker movie, but I would love to hear more.
You're
booking a lot, man.
No, I'm not.
All the
In the last month,
all
you're booking a lot.
all the interesting stuff Johnny can't talk about. So let's hear about the interesting stuff you can.
Had a huge one today. Can't talk about it. NDA.
Sure, it happened.
Oh, actually, well, I'll bring this up too because today is a special day, guys. It's a special day, boys.
Okay, what is it? Can we guess?
Well, I mean, should we talk about auditions? We'll talk about auditions. Actually, I just had one recently for. I think I can talk about it. It's a show. Yeah, I'm sure I can. It's a show called Deputy. David Ayer is producing it. I don't even know what network it's on.
Deputy, a Don Knotts biopic.
And what's your favorite David Ayers movie?
Probably End of Watch.
Never seen that.
Dude, it's one of the best ones. Fury was good, but I
like Fury.
I like End of Watch better. It was more fun, more visceral. Jake Gyllenhaal, dude, Michael Pena.
Right.
Come on.
I feel Fury would be more fun because it's less visceral.
But that one, like End of Watch, felt like because they used like different cameras in the car, and a lot of it was like footage from like the body cam footage of like the police and stuff. It felt like you were like in it.
But
You
that
know what I
doesn't
mean?
sound fun when you're in a high action.
No, but we're talking about your favorite David Ayer movie.
Okay, but you said it was fun.
Didn't mean to slow things
seemed
down.
fun.
Tell us about.
Anyway, way to sidetrack. Anyway, so yeah, that was I've auditioned for this thing already 3 times, 2 self-tapes, 1 in person. Let's talk about the in-person one. The in-person one was a co-star.
Are your batteries running out, Johnny? I feel like you're getting slower and slower.
I'm just sorry, my voice is like going. Anyway, all right. So it was an under 5 part co-star, right? And it was like a cartel gangbanger, something like that, and very minimal dialogue. Literally, like the line, like 4 times was "I want my lawyer." You know what I mean? And went in, and usually when it's like such a smaller role, they don't bring in so many people, but like everybody was there. Like there was so many people there. I mean, even the guy. There was a guy I hadn't seen in like 2 or 3 years that we booked when I shot Hawaii 5-0. We worked together in Hawaii.
Humble brag.
And I hadn't seen him in like 3 years. And I'm like, oh, Manny, what's up, man? And then like I ran into the same people I see at all the same auditions for the same thing. And I'm like, I looked around.
Your
and
friends?
I'm like, I mean, we're not like necessarily like friends, but
mean,
we're cool.
I mean,
We're
amigos.
cool. Yeah, whatever, man.
Whoa.
We're cool. I mean, we're cool. You know what I mean? Like we see each other and it's like, ah, good to see you. We talk a little bit here and there. And it's just funny because the role was so small that like any one of those dudes were more than capable. And they're
As
all,
were you.
And they're all good actors. And I'm like, these guys are all good. Any one of these guys could literally take it. But then they bring in like 40 people and you're just like,
That gives
this
you
is really just a toss up, man.
That gives you a little freedom, though. Like once you know that, you're like, I can do exactly what I would do and be outcome independent.
I mean, but the problem is that like because the script was so short, like it was literally just like 5 lines, and the lines were almost all the same. I felt like there really wasn't much else to do other than like play exactly what was there, because it was like literally just a guy like, I want my lawyer. It's like, what else do you know what I mean?
Is that how you said it?
I went like this. I want my lawyer.
Okay.
I believe you.
I like it.
And I didn't get it. Oh. Anyway.
But why is it a big day today?
Yeah, what's your announcement?
Big day. So that, anyway, audition was no fun. But anyway, the big announcement, guys. Guys, today is October 7th, 2019. Do you know what that means? Halloween is upon us.
Spooky season.
What else does that mean? Guys, today is the anniversary of my arrival in Los Angeles, dude.
Woo!
How many years?
7 years, guys.
Cheers to that.
7 years to
Congratulations.
surviving Hollywood, guys.
Drinking coffee today.
Lucky number 7.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Do you guys remember the day you got here? What you were doing?
It was February.
My mom remembers the day, but I don't know.
I think about why I feel it's crazy is because, first of all, sit on a podcast called Surviving Hollywood. 7 years ago to this day, did I think I was going to be at a podcast? Probably not.
You thought you'd be a millionaire.
I thought I'd be
on a TV show.
living in Hawaii, dude. A series regular on Hawaii Five-0. Oh.
How about your journey, though? I mean, you have struggled and you have succeeded. Dude. You have loved and you have lost. Tell us about that.
Okay. That's what we want to know. No, dude, but it's crazy because when I got here, I was living in a garage converted into a room in Northeast LA in a neighborhood called Cypress Park. And I was paying $400 a month for this room that included all utilities, Wi-Fi, whatever, and no kitchen. And dude,
no bathroom.
Any bathroom?
I had a bathroom in the shower inside the.
So you had to fill your cup up in the shower
for water?
Yeah.
No, I had to buy water.
Didn't you hate the landlady, whoever the owner?
No, she was nice. She was really nice.
He loved her, dude.
Actually, I can't remember her name. Francisca, I think, or something.
Ooh.
I don't remember.
I like that.
This is a plot.
But you know what's funny is that like she was retired and she had like converted her house into like a bunch of different rooms. Like she would just rent out to people, like mostly like foreign exchange students. And I remember there was this Asian kid that was across from me that was living in the room, whatever. Well, I had no air conditioning, right?
Gets hot.
It gets really hot. So the only way to do it was I'd have to leave my door open because like that was the only way to get air inside, right? So I'm watching TV like in my room. And I leave the door open, and I don't remember what I was watching, but all of a sudden, this Asian guy, just literally just like walks over, grabs my door, and just like says something, curses, I'm guessing in like Chinese or whatever, and slams my door.
Why?
And he just says, too loud.
That's your Chinese impression?
I don't know, dude. That's horrible. But whatever, man. And I was like, yo, what the hell, man? Like,
fuck
I was
you.
like, bro, you don't even know me like that, you know? I was like, you could have just been like, hey, it's really loud, man. Do you mind?
How old was he?
He pays
He was
rent.
like my age.
It's weird.
And I was just like, okay, that was like really weird. So I just like walked over, opened the door, and left it open again. And I'm like, forget this
Turn
guy.
the music up.
And then it was just weird because every time we would walk by, we'd cross paths. I'd be like, I would look, hey, what's up, man? Like, I would just say hi or something, and literally just no acknowledgement. We literally just walk past you like as if you're not there.
Sounds antisocial.
And I was like, wow.
You were a threat to him.
Wow, man. Welcome to Los Angeles.
I have a question because we ask this for every single guest that we have on the podcast. Looking back 7 years, what do you wish you knew? Now you're a 7-year veteran.
Everything, man.
Don't
you think so?
But name one thing.
All right. So when I got here, now looking back on things, I feel like I wasted so much time. Because I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know.
Almost overwhelming what you don't know.
Dude, I didn't know anything. Like it was before this is 2012.
Computers.
It was before computers, before cell phones. I mean, people were just like looking at the newspaper for work.
It was definitely before Uber.
It was before Uber. Lyft and Uber hadn't been created yet.
You had to drive drunk back then.
Dude, I did it all the time. No, I didn't. Anyway, yeah, dude, like the LA casting, Actors Access, all that stuff. I had to learn all that on my own. Like figuring out acting classes.
How to figure out where to get headshot prints.
Where to get headshots. Everything, dude. It was such a long process. I still remember my very first audition was for
a college scene.
No. It was at it was at some big office for, I don't remember the name of the show. It was like this show called, it was like some kind of reality show called Whitney something. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
I remember the show Whitney. That was a sitcom.
It wasn't the sitcom Whitney. It was something along the lines of that, but it was like reality something. And I just came in, I was like the Latin lover or something.
Of course.
Dude, I remember sitting in the waiting room for that, shitting bricks. First audition in LA, and I was just looking at my lines
Not necessarily the state that a Latin lover should be in.
No, dude, I walked in and she was all really nice. And then it was the audition was in this big conference room. And then I did my audition. Surely it was awful. Sure it was terrible.
Me, Hermosa.
Yeah. And then she's like, yeah, that was great. Can you do it with a Latin accent? And I was just like, Yeah, I guess. And then I did it, dude. And it was the worst thing ever. And she was like, that was really good. And I was thinking like, hey man, maybe I might book my first audition in LA.
Did I just get discovered?
Did you guys feel like that at all?
Mine was for like a college scene where you go into a college acting class and you have to do a scene. And me and this girl did a scene.
What school?
USC,
It
probably.
was, yeah, probably USC. USC or UCLA, I can't remember. But we did the scene, me and this girl, from Pulp Fiction, between Honey Bunny and the guy in the diner, the beginning of the movie, when they're talking about how they're gonna rob, like,
Yeah.
Okay,
oh, it's
yeah. Yeah, it's
he's
I forgot the name of the actor, but
Tim Roth.
that's right.
So that beginning scene, and like I felt like we were like the most prepared out of everybody, so we did like the best scene. But then I just like it meant nothing. I mean, they're like, oh, you can have this footage, but it was just like what we record, just a wide shot that you never use. And also, then I realized halfway through, it's just like, oh, now this guy who teaches classes at the school also has a private acting class, and then
So
he's
he's trying to get you to sign up.
yeah, he's just like anybody it's like a great thing for him to just funnel people into his acting class.
That's actually a good idea.
And he seemed like a competent guy. But
Did you sign up for classes?
no, but I sat in on the rest of that acting class, and it was pretty interesting. He was like going over movies and stuff. What?
I just remember I did something like that, but for the movie Inception.
Yeah?
The same thing you just did.
Yeah.
But where you do a real scene from a movie, but you're playing a real person, like a real character.
And the students direct you, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like my preparation was the worst. I did the scene from Inception. I played Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the scene where they're getting on the helicopter and he's trying to convince Cobb to like, hey, command, we should get out of here. Let's go. We get out of here, you know. And Cobb's like,
Right.
no, I need to do this for my kids or whatever. And I literally was like, I think it was the first thing I ever booked in LA, no pay, and I just kept watching Joseph Gordon-Levitt's performance every single time. I watched it like about 50 times, and I was like, all right, he did that with the eyebrow.
That's
all
acting.
right, that's what I got to do. Oh, man. It was good times, though, right?
Yeah. But then also, when I first moved out here, lived on a couch, my friend's couch, and, you know, we all struggle.
What happened to your friend?
We no longer talk. We're not friends.
Really? Why?
We had a falling out, Johnny, if you must know.
But in 2 sentences, what was the issue?
I mean, it happened years ago. I don't even remember.
It still haunts you to this day.
No, it's just here. We were friends in college. He was a fraternity bro, and in college we were friends. Like a lot of what connected us was just
Beer.
just our love for like kind of like goofing off and stuff.
And partying.
Yeah, and partying. And then when we moved, we'd play like video games. And then when I moved out here, and even he took a college acting class, but he didn't really. He actually dropped out of school. He didn't really like try that much, not even in his college acting class. Not to say he couldn't be a good actor. Just when I moved out here, I think we were just on 2 different trajectories, and just, you know, just like we weren't. There's a
It sounds like there's a lot of pain there still.
dude, so much pain. No, he's a good guy. I don't bear any ill will.
You know what else has a lot of pain? Todd Phillips, the Joker.
Yeah, let's talk about it. The hottest movie. We all saw it together.
We saw it together.
We loved it.
Did
AMC
we?
Burbank.
Did we love it?
I did.
Let's dissect
it,
this
yes.
movie
Frame by frame.
frame by frame.
Just kidding. That's too much, but
A theatrical study from a movie that was a character study. I mean,
Ah.
they call this a superhero movie or a supervillain movie, but it's
Nah.
more like just a straight drama character study of the Joker. And I know when we all got out of it, I know me and Johnny thought this. I'm pretty sure Austin thought this. Favorite movie of the year so far.
honestly, could even be in my top 10 of all time.
Wait,
What?
better than the Jesse Eisenberg, or was it Michael Cera comedy that you saw?
Oh, it was Jesse Eisenberg.
Very different movies. Very different movies. But if I was going to mark it for this year,
They were both this year.
yes, I would say
All right,
Joker's still better.
interesting.
Only because it's just like such a good performance.
Right.
Yeah.
What I liked about it was just the slow build, uneasy feeling throughout as you see this guy who's a sweet, nice guy down in his luck, has psychotic problems, just get hit over the head with, you know, his life just gets worse and worse, and he's just, you know, develops into the Joker. It's so good.
I think the best part was the slow tension building that you just got, especially when, no spoilers, but when he goes on the Johnny Carson-esque late show.
That was great.
How is that not a spoiler?
I mean, let's just give spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
let's just talk about
Who cares?
spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you haven't seen it by now,
That's in the trailer.
It's just the
him
plot. It's
him
just
behind the curtain.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
I have no hot take.
well-
I liked it.
Is there any negatives from the movie? Because we can. There's
Todd Phillips didn't do a cameo like he usually does.
the only thing I just said this to you. The only thing I was like, oh, they probably could have done without was the last scene of the movie.
All right, I wanted to talk to you about this.
Unnecessary. I felt like they should have ended it with him dancing on top of the
I
police car.
agreed with you up until I thought about more. Now I have a different opinion.
Okay, let's hear it.
I agree with you. They should have cut a small part out from the final scene. So it's just building up through this whole entire thing. And the part that Johnny's saying it should have ended on is when he
becomes Joker.
He's just, empowered.
The city's behind him.
He
It's
empowered
like
the city, and he's started a movement through this Joker character, creating chaos. And he stands up on a cop car, and everybody's cheering for him. It's almost the end of the movie. Johnny
so
says
cinematic to end it that way.
that's where it should have been cut off.
Yeah.
And then I agreed with you, but this is where I think it should have been cut off. So what happens after that is he goes back almost like full circle. He's he's back in front of a therapist who looks just like the therapist from the previous scene, or the intro of the
Why?
movie.
Because she's black.
Yeah, because she's black and she looks very similar.
And she's nurturing and a caregiver.
No, she looks very similar.
And so he kills her.
So he kills her, and then he's like running around, dancing around the hospital, and it's just like where I think it should have ended. I think they could have. I still liked how it was like full circle, and he's back where he started, except now he's the Joker character and not Arthur Fleck. It should have ended where he's laughing uncontrollably. You remember she's trying to ask him a question. He's laughing and laughing, and then she goes, "What's so funny?" And then the Joker goes, "You won't get it." That's where it should have cut off, right there.
That would have been good. That would have been a better ending than what it was. I'm still sticking to mine.
The ending wasn't.
But Johnny.
But I agree.
The ending wasn't
So
bad. It was just like.
Doesn't he
No.
have to? They have to show him in the hospital so we know where
Why?
the Joker was when Batman was growing up.
Not necessarily.
Well, you could easily do that
because
in the
this
next
movie
one.
is kind of a standalone.
Yeah, it's standalone. They don't
It's
have any
standalone.
plans to make another one.
So they all say until they make another.
I mean, they say
well,
he's-
they're
he's-
making other DC movies, but Todd Phillips has said, because Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman, and it's going to be like more grounded because he's going to be more of a detective. And Todd Phillips has said they may put that Batman against a Joker, but it's not going to be my Joker.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that does not mean that there won't be another movie involving this Joker.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a better ending than how it ended. I mean, I'm not mad at the movie. The movie I think is amazing.
What was one of your favorite parts?
I like the part when he's dancing on the steps.
Yeah, that's cool.
And all of a sudden you cut to the cops and they're just like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? I thought that was funny. But it was also just like really cool, like visually. It was just like a fun scene. That was good.
I like.
Dude, there was so many good scenes. Oh my God. When he kills Randall.
Is that
with
the big guy?
Yeah. But he has like that part where like he has his arms against the wall and he's kind of like leaning forward. And it just looks so creepy. Like right before he stabs him, it's like he can't contain himself.
And he lets his buddy go.
That was
Like,
funny.
he kills the one peer of his, but he lets the other peer go because he goes, "You were always nice to me." Very creepy.
That was kind of cool. And it was funny, a little humor there, right?
I like the love story in the film. Even the Joker
The fake love
can
story?
get a girlfriend. Whoa.
I heard somebody critique it, saying that it's like they thought they loved the final act, once he gets on the show and everything, but in the first act or two, it's just like they're hitting like just like checking off boxes and just showing, oh my God, okay, so he does this and his life is worse, and he does this and his life is worse.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. That's just
Doesn't all movies
Yeah.
check out box?
Isn't that your normal formula for a successful film?
Yeah, I guess.
The hero goes, well, I don't know I'm a hero, but the main
Anti-hero.
character goes on a journey and he hits rock bottom, right?
Yeah,
And
I
then-
liked it. I didn't have a problem. But this is what the person said. Because remember, near almost the very beginning, they hit him over the head with his sign that he's twirling.
Right.
And it's like, they literally just hit us over the head that this guy has, is just down on his luck. We get it.
Well, I think that
I didn't mind that.
I didn't mind it
mind
at
that
all.
either.
I liked all those scenes.
I thought that was a funny scene too, and the water comes out of the flower.
Yeah.
That was good. Little humor there.
Yeah.
I thought it was also like to show not necessarily that too, but also that the city itself was in just such disarray that it was just like everybody's just like fighting each other, and it's like I think that was a setup too to like kind of explain what was going on. Because right after that, he's in the therapist's office. And then he's just like, it's so bad out there, this and that. And they're talking about how shitty it is.
You aren't listening, are you? You ask me the same questions every day. How's your job? Do you have any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Nice.
They're cutting our funding. This is the last time I'm going to see you.
Yeah, I'm going to see the movie again. Both of us are.
I'm going to see it again too.
You know what I like? I like for our audience that listens on YouTube, if you're listening this far in the podcast, comment down below and let us know what you thought of the Joker, if you'll be seeing it. Because it's one thing to hear what we think, if we can get the discussion going with the audience.
And obviously what everybody's saying, so we didn't really mention it, Joaquin Phoenix kills it, this performance. I
Fantastic.
mean,
it's better than the performance killing him, like Heath.
Whoa, dude.
that is
too early.
better, I guess.
The best performance I've seen him do since The Master.
It's similar. It's a similar
very similar
type of...
similar characters actually in a weird way.
Because they're like...
Both go through Scientology.
They're like antisocial people who are messed
Both
up.
kill Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay, what? I didn't see that part of it.
That didn't make any sense at all.
Anyway, what else? We got to... I want to react to this song. What else are we going to talk about with the Joker?
No,
It just
Joker-
that it was a good movie. I highly recommend. And
and the discussion continues in our comment section or on Twitter if you're watching on iTunes.
the last thing I'll say about it is that to me, the film was just about a person dealing with mental health issues.
Exactly.
And being
It's-
neglected by the world,
It's so...
which happens all the time.
It's so... And like every... you think it's going to be fantastical because it's like a Batman villain, but really everything is put through the filter of just gritty reality, which is something I always say I love.
I'll actually pose this question to you guys real quick. So it was recently somebody told me they hated the movie. Their reasoning was that it felt as if Joker never had a counterpart in terms of like somebody he was specifically fighting against. Now, he wasn't necessarily a hero. He was an anti-hero, but there was really no antagonist.
Well, who would it be besides Batman? Is there anybody?
Exactly. He was kind of saying like, would have wished Batman would have been more of his antagonist or his counterpart.
That would have
But
made things goofy.
I think
so too.
The city of Gotham was his antagonist.
Exactly.
Looming
Everybody
over him.
Even
everybody was.
even the Dark Knight movies, which are great because they started the trend of good movies that are based in reality with Heath Ledger's
superhero
performance.
movies.
Yeah, good superhero movies. But like even like those movies, like sometimes teeter on the edge of goofiness with Christian Bale coming out in his bat suit, going, "All right, guys, I'm gonna lock you up." You know.
Yeah, I know. It was even
So
like
the fact that we didn't need a Batman to do it, it's just more real.
thank God they didn't have those cheesy lines in there. That was the only thing is like there's like one in Batman where I always remember he's like where those fake Batmans are fighting. You remember that part?
In the
beginning of one of them.
Batman Begins? Or?
That was Dark Knight Rises. I
Yeah,
think.
the third one.
Was it the third one?
I don't know.
No, this was the second one, I think.
Second one?
Was it the second one?
I don't know.
Anyway,
But I know what you're talking about.
But he's like, I'm not wearing hockey pads or whatever. And it's just like,
Yeah.
he's like, does it come in black? Classic.
I don't remember.
To Morgan Freeman. Does it come? No.
Let's react to the song.
Anyway.
I love it when fans, and this is actually a friend of ours, fellow actor in the biz. He is
And he's a white rapper as well, and a music producer.
Why does
Is he
the
really?
race
I
have
once
anything
wrote-
to do with it?
Yeah.
That just adds to the story. It doesn't matter, but he's a white rapper and a music producer. One time I went over to his house to do a scene with him, and he was like showing me different songs he's made. So I'm not surprised he sent us this submission.
Yeah, he told me he did too.
Did you guys know he has rap songs? That
Yeah.
you
No,
listen
I
to?
did not.
I did know that.
He's a SoundCloud rapper.
What's the difference of just being?
Hey,
a
do we
regular
have
rapper?
his tag or whatever? Can we? We'll link it in the description.
We'll
his
find
tag.
it real quick while you guys. Are
I can
looking
give
it
his
up.
phone number.
But while you're looking that up, let's listen. Let's listen to the long version.
Okay,
So
so
this is just to set this up. What is this exactly?
and this is like he sent in an intro song for us.
Okay.
Now he sent us originally a 1 minute, like 30.
Like a 2.5 minute.
Oh, okay. Like a 2 minute version is that's the one we're going to listen to. We told him our whole podcast can't just be the theme song. We need a shorter version. Then he sent us a short version, which we're not going to listen to.
We want a medium version,
just
Ross, if you're listening.
No, I mean what he sent us is 45 seconds. That was the short.
I thought you wanted more quotes, or somebody.
It's just going to be longer though.
Okay.
So we'll just play that. But for anyone interested, his Instagram is Ross Edward 88. Boom.
He's a really good actor too. Okay.
All right.
So, I mean, this is going to be 2 minutes. So I guess if we wanted to, after a while, you're going to get a sense of what
Well,
it is. We could always talk over it.
Yeah, we're not going to let it go 2 minutes, but
No, we are, if we can just talk over it and react. But, all right, let's do it, right?
Let's do it.
Now, which button was it? Pretty sure it's green. I know it.
Welcome to the Surviving Hollywood podcast.
You know what I'm sick and tired of, Harry? I'm sick and tired of having to eke my way through life.
Starring Johnny Ray Diaz.
You take the blue pill.
It's me.
The story ends.
top billing.
You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want.
Aaron Arnold.
It's me.
You hardly heard that name.
Fixed it.
Austin Arnold.
Come with me if you want.
Classic.
Weekly updates and exclusives.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
You take the red pill.
I love it.
You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Will you sick and tired of being nobody? You
Memory agent Starling is what I have.
You talking to me? You can't handle the truth. Blind.
This is where the cuts off in the short version.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah.
Righteous man is beset on
Let's
all
listen to the rest
sides
then.
by the inequities
This is what we're
of the
missing.
selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man. There was nothing to me but blinding.
And I am the tyranny of evil men.
Pulp Fiction.
So ambitious, aren't you?
Let's put a smile on that face. And hurry up.
Know where you hope this train will take you. But you can't know for sure. It doesn't matter.
You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it.
Nice.
I wish that was in the short version.
Don't you forget it.
Don't you dare forget it.
So,
Whoa.
better than Jay Coonsy's.
I loved it.
Different.
I can't say it's better than the one Jay sent us,
well-
but I love fan submissions. Everybody should send us a fan intro theme song
I
submission.
think they're both just different. We'll play them both in the next couple months, but I like the movie quotes.
I
Obviously.
love the references. Pulp Fiction, Dumb and Dumber, sure. The new Tarantino one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Can't handle the truth.
Yeah, exactly. So should we add it as a theme song or should
So,
we project it?
I liked it.
But it's gonna be a pass.
Initial reaction, I liked it. A little too long.
I can play the short version. I got that one too.
Well, it's the same thing as the other one, but just
Well, you told us
shorter,
where
right?
it cut off.
Yeah, so we get it. I love the Dumb and Dumber reference. That's
Yeah, me too.
one of my favorite parts.
Good mix of funny quotes and
Oh,
dramatic
the Matrix.
quotes.
There's Matrix in there. Take the red pill.
Oh, yeah,
take the blue
red
pill.
pill. Yeah, that's true. I took the red pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was really good. I feel like a couple times the names got a little mixed in the quotes. It was hard to
your
hear.
name
Like,
was
your
fine.
Name was really hard. My name was perfect.
Well,
your name was a little hard to hear.
Because then the next layer got added, and then our
And
name.
he did fix it. That was one of our notes. So in the shortened version, our names pop just a bit more.
But I liked it.
We'll definitely be adding it in the mix. I
Are you saying we're using it? Is that what the plan is?
It's going to be in the rotation for sure.
appreciate you, Ross.
What do you guys think? We'd love to hear about it. If you guys really liked Ross Edwards' intro, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
I would
about
love
it.
if
We might
they
use it.
posted their thoughts on the iTunes reviews because that would really help us out.
That's true.
5 stars or don't bother.
Actually, if you roast us in an iTunes review, we will read it on air. But you got to give us 5 stars. And that's what we're going to do right now.
What do we got? So we have a good handful of reviews.
Most of them are positive, a
got?
few negative, and only one roast.
Negative.
Right?
There's negative?
Yeah,
There's a couple.
because I think it was that guy that messaged me on Instagram. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
we had a
there's 2 negative ones.
feuding podcast that was upset that we were taking their viewers, I guess.
So this
I don't
one
know.
guy contacted us on Instagram. He must have saw our hashtags that we promote this podcast on Instagram, and he said, "Hey man, listen to our podcasts, and if you want, give us a 5-star review, and then we'll do the same for you." And we just said, "What the hell?"
No, he said review us, and we said okay, we'll do it if it's a 5-star review.
Right.
And he's like, what? No, it's got to be authentic and honest. I was like, okay, don't bother then.
And so then Austin was like, "We're just. I mean, I don't want to. if you want, we'll just give you a 5-star review, but we just want a 5-star review. We don't even need to listen was the implication. Yeah. And he said, whoa. So you just automatically want me to give you a 5-star review? It's like, dude, you reached out to us.
Why are you hitting us up, man? Dude, we're an up-and-coming podcast. Like, why else would we really care?
And he gave us a 1-star review.
Well, we think it's that guy. We don't know.
It's got to be that guy.
But this first review was a good one.
What did he say in that 1-star review, though?
Nothing.
It doesn't show me the ones on the bottom
because
of the
they didn't
list.
say anything. They just...
So we didn't leave it.
That's the only one. All of them are 5 stars.
Hey, this 5-star one that roasted us is from Duke's Beard, friend of the show, Ben Dukes.
Ah, I remember that guy.
Musician, actor. He says, one of a kind. Never before have a group of marginally talented men done so little with so little.
What a compliment.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Loved it. Thank you, Ben.
That's a good one, actually. I like that one.
This one's interesting from Jog Onzo from about 2 months ago. Awesome listening. 5 stars. Awesome listening. And then great listening. Bobby B always entertaining. My new favorite podcast.
Who's Bobby B?
Don't get that reference, but we have a couple Bobby B references.
Bobby Ball?
Guess who said this? Great podcast. I listen every week. Very enjoyable. Great guests.
That could be anybody.
Aaron?
That was Aaron.
That was me.
Okay.
And we'll do one more.
We need some more roasts, guys. Go ahead and roast us and give us 5 stars.
Any
We'll
more
read
roasts in
them.
there?
This one is from 3 or 4 months ago. Says, love it. Great insights by the guests and fantastic questions and banter from host Bobby Bognar. I think the issue is there's other Hollywood-esque podcasts. I think there might be some confusion.
Well, we'll take their 5-star review and run with it.
Yep.
So that's fine. Any other roasting ones? Or?
No, Ben was the only one that... Well, there is Seth, friend of the show, did comment, if you don't listen to this podcast, you're a jerk. These guys are funny, knowledgeable, and talent. They always have a unique view on things and have great guests. If you have any interest in Hollywood or movies and entertainment in general, this podcast is for you. Surviving Hollywood.
Hey, Seth, can I just say,
I'm mad at it.
The jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Oh,
Love
Can
King
you
of Queens.
Wait, can you? Okay, can you read the 1-star reviews? Because we like criticism too.
there isn't any.
It doesn't. There's no comments.
We're not living in a bubble. I saw some negative ones.
No, there's only one.
It's not letting me.
I saw 2 bad reviews, but I definitely saw 1 negative comment, at least.
It's on the website. It's not letting me
All
scroll.
right,
to
Austin's living in a bubble over there.
I haven't seen any on there.
Anyway.
I think because you could just leave the stars and that's it.
Yeah, but I
Anyway.
definitely read some.
You know what, guys? You guys are doing something fun this weekend.
Well, before that, I just want to say, hey, guys, we want to read more reviews. Please leave them. Anyway, yes, we're doing something.
You guys didn't want to talk about it, but I think we should. This is part of Hollywood. You guys booked something.
Booked? Is that the right word for it?
Yeah,
Counted.
I think it counts as a booking.
I think we're more of guests. Right?
Wow.
Well, you auditioned.
That's true. 2 auditions.
Yeah,
No, wait.
I auditioned. Here's the thing: we're going to do we're driving to Vegas this Friday to do a game show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say the name of the game show or the network of the game show, but it's a game show in the
Huge game
basically
show.
what we got to do is play Taboo on the game show.
And we thought it'd be fun for a little quick practice.
Yes, but
Austin
first,
wants to
how do
help
you?
us.
But I got some words ready. But how do you book a game show? You know, not everybody's booking SAG features when they get out.
This is how I booked it. Johnny texted us saying, "Hey, the 4 of us are so close to booking this game show, but our 4th just dropped out. Can you be a part of it?" And I said yes.
Here we are.
And then I was like, "There's no way we're going to book this," and we did. As soon as I was done doing the Skype thing, which Johnny was my partner for that, we got a message saying, "We need you in Vegas next week."
Boom. Now, for the audience that doesn't know, it's the basic concept of the show, or whatever it is like a taboo type form. So one person has a word, and they obviously know what the word is, and they have to like give them clues to their partner to try to guess that word, and you have to get so many within a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
That's the basic idea of
I
it.
saw like the premise for this show is that like there's teams of 4, so 4 of us are going, but like they're gonna keep constantly switching out who's giving the clue and who's receiving the clue, and you just
Right.
keep switching that out.
Which is going to be kind of hard.
But let's try some now.
I feel like I'm better at guessing than telling what.
Yeah, let's try some. I don't know what I'm better
So
at.
I'm gonna give Aaron a word first, and
Okay.
then
You give me the word first, and then we'll
okay, fine.
just show it to me.
Are we gonna time it like 30 seconds or
Sure.
just
Let's try to do. How about we do 3 words in 20 seconds?
holy hell? Because
Oh.
on the show we're gonna have to do like 8 in like 60 seconds, right?
Right.
Which seems impossible.
I mean, 3 and 20 seconds is basically the right timing.
Okay. So, but as soon as Johnny gets one, then I flip it to Aaron.
I'll set a timer.
No, it's not going to be. That's going to be too slow. Let's
Give
just
me
Johnny.
3.
Johnny will do it first.
We'll time it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up a timer real
Okay,
quick.
cool. No rhyming. No, names.
Okay.
No proper nouns. I can't do Sam Rockwell.
I think you could.
You could do that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're going to do that, but
Okay, well.
you could. It doesn't. We can do it for us.
Yeah, technically you can do that. I just can't say anything that's.
I think these are kind of hard, but they're
Don't
words,
make them
they're
super
words
hard.
everybody knows. They're words
They're
everybody
common
knows.
words.
They're words
All right,
everybody
all right, here's
knows.
the timer. You can hit it when you're ready. 20 seconds. And let's
I'm
go.
receiving.
All right, you're receiving.
Well, as soon as you say your first word,
Okay. All right. Nintendo game with one of the most, not Luigi, but
Mario.
But
Mario Party.
Yep. Potato chips, but not. You get them with
Lay's.
a hamburger. You get them with a hamburger.
Fries.
Where are they from?
French fries.
Yep. It's a app, but it's
Tinder.
No, it's like a messaging with each other.
time's up.
Dude, that's a hard one.
Well, Chinese app would have been.
Dude, WeChat.
I was actually trying to think of the name of that.
Yeah, WeChat.
WeChat.
Dude, that last one was a tough one.
Well, okay.
That was a random one. Also, like
French fries was easy. That
I was
one
like,
hard.
how do I say WeChat? Okay.
Okay.
All right, so now it's my turn.
Well, give me 10 seconds.
Should I do this?
But he got the first two really fast.
Yeah.
Should I time this one?
We can still use this timer.
We can use this timer. He's gonna show them to you now. I'll look away.
Just text him to me.
All right, that works too.
Okay.
And just have Austin time it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Like, talk amongst yourself for 15 seconds.
Anyway, I'm gonna see Joker again. You guys,
We're gonna see it for our dad's birthday. It's coming
good.
in the next week.
Good birthday gift.
Yep.
Gonna be happy to see that. Guys, Halloween is here. I like how the pumpkin is a little small. Is it me? It's a little small there.
Yeah,
It's a gourd.
I thought I didn't want to take it.
A gourd.
What's a gourd?
You know, it's basically that. Sometimes they're like bumps and stuff are different colors.
No, I've never heard of that.
Well, we're from Ohio, bud.
Is that like what you guys do with the pumpkin patch or what?
Now we still have pumpkin patches.
Do you guys have a country harvest?
Believe me, dude.
Harvest festival?
Whatever you did in Arizona, we did tenfold
do
in Ohio.
anything. We just went trick or treat. Dude, okay, my favorite trick or treating thing that I would love when people do this. You know when they put a box outside the door and it says, "Please take one." I take the whole damn box. Or just run away with it.
Oh, yeah, you're part of the problem. This is a gourd.
Dude, I've never.
Those are gourds. You've seen those?
Yeah, I have, but I've never heard that that's what they're called. Are they just? It
look
says
at
non-GMO
gourd.
But they're ornamental, so that's not real.
Dude, I mean, is it real? Yes, it's real.
I mean, can I eat it?
Dude, if you want. I mean, it's organic matter.
Oh, it's plastic, dude. I'm just kidding.
No, it's not.
I know.
Okay, my God, Austin.
Austin is like really taking
Well, I'm
into these.
okay. I got one. I'm sending it over.
It took so long, dude.
Well, I had to spell one of the.
Definitely been over 20 seconds, guys.
Wait, I want to prepare.
But we could win
How much are we winning?
$10,000
A piece?
before taxes, split 4 ways. So I don't know what that's. $1,500 each if we win. But we'll be in Vegas, so
Minus gas.
we'll lose it all anyway.
Yeah, we'll blow all that $1,500.
All right, sent it to Aaron. I'll use my timer.
Oh, you use your timer?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm guessing, right? Okay.
Dude,
you
these are
guys,
so hard.
you give us some hard ones, dude? Oh, come on, man.
Nah. I think they were equal to.
I mean,
No,
the cool
dude.
thing is, like, I can think of a bunch of clues right now before we start
Going in.
timing.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, the King and Queen of England are all of them. The group,
Parliament.
But no, the group of
Royalty.
Yes, but what are they called? They're a
the
unit.
royal family.
Yes. Okay. Blank are making me thirsty,
Pretzels.
but they're
These pretzels.
longer.
Pretzel sticks.
Yes. Okay. In Pennsylvania, they have a
And
festival.
time.
Dude. Amish.
10 more seconds. See if we can get it.
Okay.
It's an animal. February 2nd. The mascot in a town in Pennsylvania. February 2nd is what holiday?
I don't know what holiday that is. I don't know what holiday.
I could have said
holiday
it.
is
I could
that?
have said Groundhog's Day actually. 'cause
Oh, okay.
The thing was,
I'm not gonna remember what the exact
Punxsutawney
day.
Phil.
but that wasn't even the thing. It was Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh, dude, there was no way I was gonna.
You
get
guys
that.
need some work.
Let's do it again real quick.
I got the pretzel stick and
All right, I'll
what's
come
the
up with
other
the
one?
words faster.
All right, send them to me. It's my turn
Oh
again.
God. Okay. Well, let me pull.
I got the first two.
But
That last one, dude. I mean, they're not going to give us words that hard, man.
I think they're not going to get it. I think they are, because some of the words I got
Think
in the Skype thing were like cobblestone or something.
Well, that one's hard, but I mean, pretzel stick is pretty easy.
Yeah.
What was it before that again?
Royal family.
Royal family. I mean, that last one though, dude.
Listen, like I told the producer who interviewed me,
What, you think it's so easy, dude? Let's try Austin.
not everybody's a winner.
Well, if you guys have words, I don't know.
All right.
You want to try it, Austin?
But like what? Like who's doing what?
Well, I have the words.
He's gonna
ready.
guess,
Okay.
and then you give him clues.
Okay.
I'll time it.
Well, I just sent Johnny words, so maybe Johnny wants to do you real quick.
Yeah.
again?
Let's do this one real quick, and then
Aaron, don't look.
I didn't look.
All right.
Wait, going in. 3.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Use
go.
it to wipe your butt.
Toilet paper.
Okay. President that was Watergate.
Richard Nixon.
Okay. I love.
Lucy. Lamp.
Yes.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, you guys.
Dude, the real thing is you got to really the where you lose time is in between. You know.
I know. Well, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
guys
was
are
great.
getting better.
That was
All
great.
right. Let's try Austin, dude. He thinks he's still
Easy.
looking real smug.
Okay.
Looking real smug over
Easy.
there.
I'm not going to waste time in between. I'm going to get him.
You pick a couple words. I'll time it.
And I'm giving him the clues.
You're giving him the clues.
Okay.
All right.
I know most of our audience is probably
tuned out.
tuned out, but we have a few.
Well, this will be our last session.
Last session.
We'll wrap it up.
I mean, should I really be picking my own words to?
These are from me.
Yeah, I know to clue. I mean, I can, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll send them to you then.
Okay.
I'll text you.
But if I
text
pick,
them to you.
yeah, if I pick the words, it's probably going to be stuff that Austin and I know, possibly.
Okay.
Not like the Arizona football players you're about to send me.
Okay.
Okay.
Working on a couple right now. I'm thinking of some right now.
Tell a joke so I can use this sound effect.
There we go.
All right. I don't know if many people, more of a fun fact. This is not really a joke, more of a fun fact. Did you know that the average high school prom nowadays costs $1,000? Well, $2,000 if you count the abortion.
Wow.
More of a fun fact.
Raucous applause.
Wow.
And one more. Also, more of a fun fact, but whatever, we're doing it. Did you know that every time pigeons have sex, the female pigeon dies? Well, at least the one that I fucked did.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to do.
It's patriotic. Oh, harder to get the words.
All right, we'll just send. I was trying to think of some harder ones, but you know.
So you're gonna get the time, Johnny.
All right, don't look at him yet, dude.
Oh, okay.
Let me get the time, dude. You can't go ahead, dude.
Everybody else got 5 seconds to look at him.
All right, you get 5 seconds to look at it, starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it's a salty vegetable. You do this to a cucumber.
Pickle.
Yes. Okay, it's a cereal with a sailor. It's peanut butter.
Captain Crunch.
Yes. Movie that almost
5
won
seconds.
Best Picture with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. It's about Los Angeles.
Once
Time's up.
forget.
La La Land.
La La Land.
Woo!
All right, there's
a
somebody
little
at-
harder than it looks, huh?
There's somebody at our door. Maybe we should end this.
I think that's Ash.
Wait,
Good night, everybody.
is this
Oh,
person
yeah.
still at our door? All right. Hey, good night, everybody.
Well, we're already tuning out just like that.
Right? I guess.
We're on the podcast.
Did you want to say anything, Ash? All right. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the Surviving Hollywood
I'm
Podcast,
sick and tired of Harry. I'm sick and tired of having to eke my way through life.
starring Johnny Ray Diaz,
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You can't handle the truth.